Okay, welcome back to my channel. This is 247EVL, and I'm going to give you a little update on my 8-speed transmission issues. It's been about a year since I posted my first video. And in that video I was pretty perturbed about the performance of my transmission. In particular, harsh downshifting, slipping, weirdness all around. And at that time, a year ago, I had installed my winter tires. Now, you don't see them on the truck now. I won't be using them this winter. But I think that they may have been a contributing factor to some of the issues anyways, if not all the issues, but some of the issues. And by that I mean the diameter of the tires, while it was similar, it was slightly smaller. Now, I come across a few videos and they discussed, in one particular video, it was a Ford F-150. The owner of that truck was complaining about some harsh engagement of his four-wheel drive system. And I forget the name of the video, but the gentleman who made the video was a mechanic, and he put on 4 matched tires onto this customer's truck, and everything worked fine. When he went back to the slightly different size or mismatched tires, there was issues. So that got me wondering if that wasn't maybe what was happening with my particular truck. So I've been reading the comments on my first video and responding to them as I can, and there's a lot of very unhappy owners of GM 8-speed transmissions, vehicles, 8-speed transmissions in them, particularly the pickup trucks. Not so much I've read with the Camaros and the Corvettes, the older vintage ones, a year or two ago, but most of the trucks. So my experience now is the truck has performed surprisingly with no issue. I've been driving the truck since last October, and I had all kinds of nastiness happening in the wintertime with the slipping and the hard shifting and other odd things I described in my first video. But since the spring, I think it was sometime around April, I reinstalled the original tires and rims, and it was kind of odd, but my issues disappeared completely. I mean, I don't have any banging, I don't have any harsh downshifting, I don't have any slipping action going on. The truck seems to perform perfectly. In fact, I haven't had any issues with this truck at all, other than the transmission issues that I mentioned in my first video. And so now I'm beginning to wonder, because the problem started at the same time that I put on the winter tires. Now, they weren't a whole heck of a lot smaller in diameter. They're within the margin of error from a new tire to a worn tire, so it's very, very close in size, but they were slightly narrower, and I'm just kind of wondering if that was maybe the root cause of my problem. I don't know. If anybody out there has similar experience, maybe you could comment and leave a comment. I could discuss it. But right now the truck is performing well, perfectly. So I really don't have a complaint about it at this time. And I did go check with the dealership. Every few months I'd ask, is there an update for this transmission? No, learn to live with it. And that's what I began to do. I began to learn to live with it, but I didn't have to live with it because the truck wasn't exhibiting any signs of slipping or banging. Nothing like what I described in my video. Really perplexed. Really perplexed. Now the truck's got about 27 or 28,000 kilometers on it. I think it's 27,000 kilometers, which works out to, I don't know, 18,000 miles or just under 20,000 miles. But like I said, it's doing what it's supposed to do, and I'm scratching my head. I mean, I was prepared to say, the heck with this truck, and the transmission's performing badly. And what am I up against? Am I up against repair after repair after repair to get the damn thing fixed? But no. Once I, like I said, went back to these tires, it seemed to smooth itself out, sort itself out. So I don't know. I'm really perplexed. I mean, happy that the truck's performing the way it should, and I mean, it's a great truck. I mean, truly a great truck. GM did hit the ball out of the park with this particular one. It's a beast, but that transmission was really leaving a bad taste in my mouth. But not since the spring. I don't know. I'm hoping that it continues to perform as it should and avoid the dealerships. and avoid repairs. But in the meantime, I'm keeping an eye on it, of course, and I maintain the truck regularly, and they'll go in for its regular scheduled fluid changes when the time comes. But I don't know. I mean, besides that fluid swap they did on my transmission when I bought the truck the first week of ownership in April of 19, I've had no issues with it this whole summer, and it's odd. I mean, I keep reading the comments, and there's a lot of trucks out there that have similar issues, but I don't know. I can't explain why my truck is now performing the way it should, other than the only difference is now I've got the original style tires and rims on it, which came from the factory. And the previous video, when I first started noticing the problems, which it's coincidental, I had the steel rims with the slightly narrower and slightly, I'm talking within that margin of 1 or 2% error, shorter tires. So I don't know. If anybody has a similar issue with their truck, or is experiencing what I went through, I don't know if it's just unique to me. I don't know if it's coincidental with the tires. Don't know, but I appreciate feedback. So please post your comments below. And as always, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. I'll be making another update on this particular issue, hopefully soon. I mean, like to periodically make updates on this issue, but right now this 8-speed transmission issue is really a non-issue. So I don't know. Anyways, that's it for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is 247 EVL. Until next time, see ya.